Yeah. Fucking with me now. Yeah. Fucking with me now. Yeah. Fucking with me now. God damn it, that they fucking with me now. Yeah. Fucking with me now. Wasn't about it back then, all of a sudden now they fucking with me now. Yeah. Fucking with me now. I must have got it cause they wanna seem like everybody fucking with me now. Yeah. Fucking with me now. Break it down for these motherfuckers thinking that they fucking with me now. Yeah. Fucking with me now. God damn it, that they fucking with me now. Yeah. Fucking with me now. Wasn't about it back then, all of a sudden now they fucking with me now. Yeah. Fucking with me now. I must have got it cause they wanna seem like everybody fucking with me now. Yeah. Fucking with me now. Break it down for these motherfuckers thinking that they
Oh yeah, it's the story of a lifetime. Back over here in Dragon Quest 8, in Gunnar Quest 8. It's the Mark, it's the Koopa, and today, today, we're back, we're going back. What we do here is go back to the pyramid, once again. You know what, I should have gotten all the treasure chests from there. I should have, but you know what I didn't do? You know what I didn't do this episode? I did not get all the treasure chests there. So you know what? I'll do it eventually. You know, luckily in this game, it's very, very easy to revisit old locations, travel around, you know. It's auto-saving, so you can actually just quit anywhere. You know, come back to it, do your thing. It's very, very fun, very fun. So we'll probably do that on a live stream. I'll just collect a bunch of treasure chests, get a bunch of achievements, all that good stuff. But we have a few little cutscenes here. Today we're going to be doing the pyramid, like I said. And we're also going to be doing the hot springs. We're going to be going back there again. You see, everything here gets contextualized a little bit. Just a little bit. So, over here in the pyramid, this is where the last, I'm sorry, the second Crimson Augite is. Because we saw the first one in our little boss fight there. Amazing cutscenes, by the way. There are going to be some good cutscenes in this episode as well, but amazing cutscenes from last time. I hope you guys enjoyed last couple episodes, last couple shorts I have here. But the basic story goes, the two last MacGuffins are in these locations we're going to. Ooh, my headphones are falling off. One is in the spring, and one is obviously in the pyramid. So we are correcting things, making sure everything is well. I think the king has to. Oh my God, what enemy do we have to kill here? Or I think we have to talk to somebody or something here. Oh shit! I actually think we just have to we have to go back to the False King. False King. See, this is okay. So let me get into this fact as well before we get into the story spoilers. This generally is why a lot of people put off finishing version 2 in this game, because you know, not only the fact that you can get here on a free version, like you don't even have to pay for the game to play this far ahead, and we are like 30 episodes in or so. Quite a few of the events you can do. You don't have to pay for, and there is a level cap of, I think it's like 80 or 90 that you have to adhere by. Maybe I'm overblowing that. Maybe it's like 50 or something. But the level cap is definitely there. Which hinders some things, but honestly, while I was playing on the free version for a little bit, the level cap helped because, you know, a lot of stuff in the first version, if you're higher than like level 80 or so, you're gonna blow through it stupidly easy. and I don't like hard games, but I like being challenged. I like being challenged at most times, just because, you know, I like to grow. I'm like, nobody really loves sucking at things. You kind of just like the result of what the suck gives you, you know. So I'm kind of an orgasm guy, you know. I'm here for that sticky gooey at the end of the suck. Not necessarily the sucking itself, but I'm noticing, guys, if you just suck a little bit, you know, if you don't slurp and glorp, you can sort of like sustain yourself from that incompetency stage, so you don't feel like a complete jackass idiot, which is good. I feel like we need balance, you know. Nobody should just feel like a fucking loser. But there's a point where that confidence turns to arrogance that we have to watch out for here. A lot of people fall into that trap. Yes. Okay, so we have this quest. I believe you're supposed to kill the Bone Barons, the BBs. Kill that BBL. And after that, we'll go back, talk to the king, and do that. I don't know why so many metal monsters are appearing. Somebody's gonna have to explain this to me. If there are any Japanese gamers out there that know if there's any like event going on or something, because I honestly have no idea what the fuck is going on here. It's been happening for a while. I'm not even lying. Like there have just been metal monsters everywhere in the enemies I fight. I don't know why. It might happen again on this battle, but like at certain times, yeah. See, like there's certain moments where the metal monsters are just there all the time. So I'll talk about this. We haven't even explained the story yet, but it's really not that complicated. This first cutscene will actually explain all you need, and then we can do it from the rest of the cutscenes too. But when you're first playing this game, first 3 months in, or if you stop playing for I think like 60 days or so, 30 days, which I could never do, and then you come back. They allow you to go to servers 9 and 10, which have events every... Oh my god, I forget how often this shit is because I've turned the alarms off on Discord and everything, so I don't know how often this shit is. But every now and then, they'll have moments where you can just fight a bunch of metal slimes on the overworld. Like, they're actually on the overworld, though. Like, you don't fight normal enemies, you just only fight metal slimes. And there's a bunch that appear for 30 minutes at a time. And I think this may be some version of that event, but I'm so unsure. I have no idea what's going on. Either way, I'm not looking to grind in that way, so you know we're not gonna like chill here and just get levels like that. But interesting thought. Like once again, if anybody has any ideas on what the fuck's going on there, I would appreciate it because I like to know things. No other reason other than I just like to know things. So I appreciate you guys. Appreciate you for watching in the first place. Leave a like if you like. If you don't, tell me what I can do better. Because we always trying to get better. Hope we're having a good whatever day I upload this on. It's pretty good morning so far, you know? I just feel proud of myself. You know, I feel stronger, I feel more stable. I'm about to start working out. Because I haven't really done any of that today. I decided to skip out on the immediate wake up and stretch. Which I don't advocate for all the time. But every now and then you gotta chill out, you know, listen to your body. Just made my coffee and relaxed. Recorded one this morning. You know, this is the second one we're doing. And yeah, it's a pretty good weekend so far. Got a couple of plans today, and I hope everybody's having a wonderful springtime. Hopefully we get better summer weather, but nevertheless, we'll make it through. You and me, you and Dragon Questite, we'll make it through. So going back to the game, as you can see here, or as you may have seen there, if you notice closely, the king, I think it's King Munis, is just telling us, hey, wait, I think that mirror, you know, helps us open the sun chamber somehow, so we can get there. And you see there's a spider that came on his back. Oh, I wonder what's happening there. Ooh, what? Totally not gonna be a plot point later. So yeah, we're going to the sun. Is that called the sun pyramid? I think it's just called the pyramid. We're going to the pyramid to perform the sun dance. And that's going to allow us to get access to the parts that we need to in the true pyramid, because we went through the false pyramid, which means it doesn't count. This is going to be the dungeon. Gonna have a boss fight at the end and everything. It's gonna be great. So. Yeah, I know, I'm not excited either, Lloyd, but we gotta do it. Okay, here we go. So, we're in this pyramid. You basically take the same route, just go a little bit higher next time, or this time, you know. That's my motto for smoking too, you know, just get a little bit higher next time. You know, that was good. Just do it a little bit higher next time, you know? Yeah. Good motto. Smile wider with your eyes wide open. Or is it brighter? I don't know what the quote is. I have so many old internet quotes in my head. It's actually... I think it's causing me brain rot. I'm pretty sure most people shouldn't have this many useless internet facts roaming around in there. But hey, it is what it is. You gotta work with your skill set. I mean, I know this much, and you know, the thing about life, and the thing that a lot of people hate, is you can't unlearn shit. You know? I mean, I guess you can, but you can't, easily just take something out of your mind. It's gotta be cultivated. You have to learn to unlearn it. You know, it's always a process of learning. Always, always, always. Yeah, so speaking of learning, man, we learned the sun dance. That was it right there. Lloyd was breaking it down. I think there's some treasure in here, so you can just demonstrate what to do. So you do it in front of these doors. If the eye is closed like that one right there I showed, it's not gonna work. It's got to be one of the doors, yeah, that opens up when you get close to it. It's got like little letters on it, and then once the arrow appears, just pop a sun dance. And yeah, you're all good. They have a couple of these things in the game where you do emotes to open things, solve puzzles. And there are a couple of ones where you have to type into chats. You have to type in Japanese into the chat. Do some kanji, which is cool as well. Oh my goodness, I can't even remember if we've had to do that yet in the playthrough. But when we do again, I will explain how I go through doing it. A good old Guildmaster has made a video on that I can link as well, if anybody's curious. But yeah, that's the basic puzzle solving things in this game. They do have some unique puzzles, but we don't start seeing them until version 3, really. They've got a series of dungeons that are similar but unique in interesting ways, so we'll get into that soon. But for now, this is probably the most boring dungeon we're gonna play for a long time. The rest of the dungeons I really like the designs of. A lot of the Enda version 2 really like the designs of. Now, not that I hated Nurgle's palace or anything. There's just not a lot to it, it's just pretty basic. The design in general is good. I like the colors. But Pyramid definitely very boring. Definitely very trolly. And I don't know about you guys. Well, hopefully not people watching this one, but I got pretty lost in here the first time. Just because, all dialogue Japanese, they do tell you to follow the light streaks and whatnot and figure out your way through, but it didn't help me because I couldn't read it. Because I couldn't read it. So, I got a little lost here, but all good. We eventually made it through. I didn't get stuck on version 2 for too terribly long, but I remember I swept through the first version. It was very easy, and then while I was on version 2, every time I got stuck, I was like, fuck it, I'll just go unlock another vocation. Like, I don't care. I guess this is very annoying. We'll just figure out more about this game, because I don't know if I'm supposed to be the false world, the real world, the true, the late, the fake. Shit be crazy. Shit be crazy. But whatever, it is what it is. I didn't come into this one with a topic, I just felt like talking about a little bit of Dragon Quest. Let's see here, what do I feel like talking about? For some reason I have love on the mind. I mean, honestly, I feel like we always have love on the mind. Because even if it's hate, it is formed from lack of love, so you could say that's having love on your mind. But I want to talk about true love. True love in my eyes, and a lot of people may disagree with this, but true love in my eyes is the exact same. As true friendship. It's support. It's relying on each other. It's strength. But it's also action. I feel like if you're really friends with someone, like, you can't stand being without them. You love getting their input. You like sharing things with them. You know what I'm saying? And they just bring a light into your world whenever they're there. You endeavor to make them there. You put them there. Not on a pedestal, but because they give you another whole, you know, another half for you to utilize in whatever way you want. You know, a little bonus. A little bonus. That's what a friend is. It's a little bonus. And I feel like a lot of people treat love like some kind of sacred thing, you know, some kind of ethereal thing. You can see it in the zeitgeist of popular culture nowadays, you know? The best romance, the best love novels. It's in America, it's all infidelity. So we're all casting magic spells on people, letting them know that, you know, love is supposed to be something that is so powerful that it's gonna make you do the craziest things. You never know who it's gonna come from or whatever. Oh, I'm like, nah. It can be simple. It doesn't have to be painful. You don't have to hurt somebody to do it. Just like with friends, you know. Of course, we have some times where we fall out with friends, or we see someone who we don't want to be friends with, and they become closer to us. You know, but you never hear about like a horrible backstabbing friend that brings two other friends closer together, and then it's all happy ever friend go lucky time. Maybe you do. Maybe you do. Actually, you know what? Take that back, because I feel like that is a main thing. You know, that is a huge thing. But I don't know why this whole air of betrayal is so centered around romantic love, you know? Like you're supposed to just fuck someone over to gain the support of who you really think you need, you know? And that's because love comes along with this other layer of attraction and support, you know? It's got more parameters to it than just the natural casual friendship. There feels like there's more stakes, you know? Which I don't think should be the case. I think, you know, we have more friends. They're with us for longer. And usually, I'm not going to say always, but usually our friends are what support us through the toughest of times. Now, if you have a partner, I would say this generally isn't the case. You know, it may be more of a partner thing that supports you. Because I feel like if I committed myself to one person somehow, I would want to be extremely vulnerable and just commit everything to them, and you know, not have to fuck with anybody else. But I actually hate everybody in the world, including myself. So if you are an extroverted person who loves people in the world, then think about it. Like all of your friends are gonna do way more for you than this one other person. So I honestly think we get this a little bit backwards. I think that's where true love really is. And this is why I define myself as love, because I haven't stopped myself from being friends with anyone who hasn't outwardly done evil to me or my other friends. And that can be difficult because, you know, you're always going to take the side of the story you hear, and then things get mixed. And this is why, to truly be free, you have to kind of be a little bit of an asshole. You know, you can't please everyone. So if you see someone who has an agenda that's just a little bit off of yours, but they want to be your friend, you can't just accept everybody. And I thought, you know, let be. Whatever is. You know, if he wants to be my friend and he's a little weird, he likes to kill babies, that's fine. It's not fine. In reality, you are the company you keep. You can't just have some degenerate around and you're a Puritan. You can't do that. It's not going to work out. So when we say things like true friendship, true love, you know, it's mostly about respect. It's about respecting yourself, respecting what you value, and not really letting that dictate where your strength lies, or where your fear can control who you associate with. Because a lot of times it can be scary to reject people, to outwardly say, hey, I don't want to hang out with you. But man, trust your intuition. If someone feels weird to you, if some vibe feels off to you, you know, Trust your fucking intuition, and people aren't gonna like you. You have to be not afraid to be unliked. That's the thing about life, you know. So many people are afraid, like, oh no, I'll be alone forever because people don't like me. Nah, man, you're gonna be alone forever because everybody likes you, and no one's gonna tell you they hate you. Like I've recently realized, like, that's a way worse threat. Like, if no one tells you they don't like you, it's a way worse threat, especially for me. I have so much neurosis. It's basically when you detect negative stimuli out of anything, positive or neutral. Like, someone could give me a compliment and I'd detect the negative part about it, you know? Just to myself. I'm so good at acting, so good at grandstanding. So, I mean, at least in my eyes, I feel like people don't notice. But, you know, in general, a lot of girls, some guys too, quite awakened, quite susceptible to layered emotions. So I feel like if you know me well enough, you can tell when I'm pissed off. Which lately has kind of been always, which, you know, helps. I'm not gonna say being mad doesn't help me make good art, but just feeling emotion in general. And I haven't been pissed off like this, like, for a long span of time. Probably ever. I think the world has just kind of beaten me down, and I've ignored the anger reaction in myself. So instead of crashing out, I've turned to working out, I've turned to exercise, I've turned to content creation, to podcasting. Because just being an angry, sad individual not talking to anyone is not gonna help anybody. I have knowledge to give. I have, you know, Dragon Quest gameplay to show off. Story to tell. Oh my god, my eye just twitched like hell. Like my ball was about to pop out. Jesus. Alright. So we got the spider guy. Once again, another knight, another agent of chaos from our good old demon lord. I think I'm gonna end it after this one. We'll do the hot springs next time probably. Because I have to use the bathroom. So we're gonna stop the recording. We're gonna come right the fuck back. Before I go though, I will leave you with this. This world is not made for those who do not wish to obey. And naturally, if you wish to grow, if you wish to prosper, if you wish to become more of yourself, you will not be obeying. Just inherently, you will not be obeying your superiors, you will not be obeying your friends, you will not be obeying your parents. You're going to be obeying you and God, because we all have a different path, we all have a different purpose. There are 1,000,001 ways to do everything on Earth, and you just gotta find which way specifically works for you. That may take a while. That may take 400 episodes. That may take 7 different updates. You know, 7 different versions. Who knows, man? Who knows? But what I do know is this path is never ending and worthwhile. I want you all to subscribe. Drop a like if you did like my little chats here. I don't even know what the fuck to call this, man. I guess we'll call this some random pyramid escapades. You know, the pyramid poopy time. That was dumb. Anyways, yeah, subscribe to let me know on the next video to come up with a better title, because this one chopped as fuck. This one chopped cheese. I ain't gonna lie to you. This one cooked. But who gives a fuck? I will see you later.